Alright guys, what's up? This is Tom Burkhardt from Car Rips Daily. So as you can see, the 2017 Dodge Charger SRT 392 can make a hell of a lot of smoke. This is an amazing car. 6.4 liter V8, made 485 horsepower, 475 foot-pounds of torque. So with this motor, we are down to a sprint time of about 4.3 seconds, 4.4 seconds, and it is able to really put the traction down in spite of when you're trying to hoon it, because of the 275 series tires in the back versus 245 in the RT Scat Pack, and also 6-pot Brembo calipers and adaptive suspension. Car is absolutely gorgeous. Let's go for a drive. All right, launch control, super track pack, launch control, activate. Try to get a little wheel spin and then ride it to 60. Dodge Charger SRT 392 Daytona. Oh my god, I absolutely love this car. So I have just done some launch start practices and some donuts to make some smoke and get some heat in the back tires, and now feel a lot more confident with this car and my ability to push it on this big handling loop, which is very, very challenging for many cars. Lots of high-speed sections and low-speed corners. So let's do it. Structure of this review, I want to talk about like how awesome the Charger SRT 392 is, and its big advantages over the RT Scat Pack, and then we'll see how hard we can push the cornering. You know, try to get some big G's showing up on the performance control. So far we don't have much G-force going there. Peak of 0.6, okay, peak of 0.87 and 0.84 for our laterals right now, and then peak of we'll try to get that up there. It's a screamy meanie, and then almost a full G going back. So all right, so that'll be our structure. So let's dive in. So we got the performance control showing. You can see the gauge displays here with how much horsepower and torque we're producing. So of course the SRT 392 Dodge Charger makes 485 horsepower and 475 foot-pounds of torque. So that's a ton of power from the 6.4 liter V8 Hemi, and it just never stops feeling ridiculously powerful. But an SRT 392 comes in about $7,000 more than the RT Scat Pack, which has this same engine. So the big advantages of the SRT 392 are the much wider rubber in back, 275s, 40 series tires versus 245s, makes a big difference. And also 6-pot Brembo calipers instead of 4. This car is so fast, very, very fast. It's 4.4 second, 4.3 second 0 to 60 time. Does feel great, of course, all the time, but it doesn't really do the car justice in how quick it is in daily driving and in gear power. which is absolutely savage. This car makes so much power. We've got it in just sport mode right now, which has the traction in sport, as well as a more aggressive program setting for the automatic transmission. Just stellar. This 8-speed, of course, is still one of the best in the world, and I love it. So you've got a little bit of room to play and get the tail out, but it's going to catch you, which is nice. It's a nice balance. We'll try turning it off on the way back. Oh, so I absolutely adore this car. So the upgrades over that RT Scat Pack, of course, big brakes, big tire package. You've got adaptive suspension that has much more control in sport mode than you got in the RT Scat Pack. You have some big cabin luxury upgrades. So you have suede and leather heated and cooled seats, nicer leather wraps for the steering wheel and other details, and then you have high intensity discharge, low and high beams from the single projector ball up front, as well as LED fogs and LED daytime running lights and full LED brake lights. So those are standard on both the high intensity discharge is the big upgrade for the SRT392 versus the RT Scat Pack. So, and those are all nice things to have. And then you have this. So then, when you think about this Daytona package, the Daytona package comes atop a variety of V8 chargers. So you can get that with the 5.7 liter, or you can go up to this the 6.4 liter. So the Daytona just adds on to the SRT392 package. It's not anything really significant besides the exterior tweaks. So you have a matte black Hemi finish for the hood wrap, and then matte black for the rear spoiler, and then a little trunk garnish that makes the car look really, really cool. And then a teeny Daytona badge in the nose. All the Daytonas and all the SRT392s wear the nose clip and the body kit from the Hellcat and look amazing. They ride so low, they got such giant wheels. Everybody's been coming up to me all week, obsessed with the car, and I can perfectly see why. It is such a stunning machine. Looks so cool and creates so much envy on the road and so many smiles in the cabin. This thing is bananas. All right, so let me turn around and go back. Am I brave enough to go full TCS off? Yeah, let's try it. It's finally sunny out, so that's good. All right, so TCS off. I'm gonna go into park, foot on the brake. Hold this down. Okay. Okay, so now it's traction control sport. Let's try it one more time. Okay, so we got the ESP off. We're not going to do anything too crazy. I'm not trying to have anything happen with this beautiful machine. But it will be nice to have a little bit more of a knife edge approach around corners. But the biggest, so those are the upgrades, like physically speaking, versus the RT Scat Pack. But they combine to create something that is really more than the sum of the parts. With these upgrades, which are of course designed to handle the Hellcat's 707 horsepower, with these upgrades you can really keep some serious speed around corners and do some seriously fast track laps with this 6.4 liter engine. And I can't imagine, if the Hellcat didn't exist, there'd be very, very few people who'd be saying, I want a quicker car than what this 485 horsepower can deliver. Because it's just so flawless, so perfect. Let's do an example of that. So I'm just in drive mode. I'm not using the paddles, which are very, very snappy. But let's check out this kickdown. So I'm at 20 miles an hour and I'm gonna floor it. It's just instant power, such quick downshifts, and so attentive and able to deliver big power to the back wheels. This car is a revelation, unbelievably good. Brakes also exceptionally strong. I've been pretty hard on the car in the last couple hours and have not felt any kind of issues from the Brembos all around. So we'll do a little bit of a launch. I'm not going to use launch control. I'm just going to do a bit by feel. So this car lays the widest patches you could ever imagine. They're like unbelievably dark black wide steamroller strips in the road after a launch like that. So that's, I mean, that's pretty par for the course. The car launches with a ton of wheel spin all the time, and even with launch control engaged, it's designed to have 10 to 20% of the power be spun away, and then the computer manages how much power you have left. So coming down in a second. So you can really go right on that edge of traction and give it as much power as it'll take and maintain huge speed through corners in this car, which is a big, big advantage over the RT Scat Pack. I absolutely love Charger. I really don't want to give it back. I like that it upshifts for you even when you've used the paddles. I just love it. So fast. So confidence inspiring. That's the thing, is with this much power, and you know, with this being someone else's car, I mean, this is Dodge's car, for me to have this much confidence pushing it like this, I'm not just a crazy person. I mean, I really do feel capable and like and like I trust the vehicle, which is really, really important for any car with this much power, but particularly so for a Dodge, of course, as we know. Very, very lively machines, got a great noise coming from all sides. And you can spin this, you can flip this thing sideways. I mean, in anytime you want, absolutely anytime. This person's gonna be very angry at me. So to have that level of control in a badass Dodge is really, really nice. I think this is the sweet spot of the Charger and Challenger lineup, but of course that's open to debate. Because you can get this 6.4 liter engine, like we said, which is such a gem, and same 8-speed automatic in the RT Scat Pack. So that's pretty. There we go. Sorry. So you can get the V8, this 6.4 liter V8, any V8 from about 34,000, and then you can get the 6.4 from about 40 grand, and then this SRT 392 comes in with a base of about 48, and an as tested price of about 50. Versus a Genesis V6, or versus like a, you know, a BMW maybe about 330. I'm trying to think, what else is at 50 grand that's anywhere near 5 seconds, let alone before. And you've got the new QX50, the new Q50 with 400 horsepower in that Red Sport version, but that's such a different car. This is really just the biggest rivals for Charger are still Camaro and Mustang, even though this vehicle is a giant four-door with 120-inch wheelbase. You can really get a sense of the muscle car nature of the beast. This is a four-door muscle car, pure and simple, and it does everything better than you would ever even think a muscle car could. It's such a great machine. I absolutely love the Charger. This SRT 392 Daytona is one of my favorites. I would definitely go for the SRT 392 versus the RT Scat Pack, in case that wasn't clear. Because I really like the extra grip from out back. It's nice at all times and around corners to give you that max grip. But it's really extra nice in sort of rainy or damp conditions when the RT Scat Pack has trouble putting down a lot of power around corners. You really have to be in the dead ahead. Whereas this car, you can, it inspires enough confidence and has enough raw grip and capability to really be stellar at all times. So down in the first. We'll see you guys next time. This is Tom Burker from Car Revs Daily in the 2017 Dodge Charger SRT 392. Check for the full review in a couple weeks and go drive a 2017 Charger. It is a life changer. I mean, nobody should be buying, no enthusiast should be buying a European luxury, mid-sized luxury car between $40,000 and $50,000 without driving Charger, because this will really reawaken the your inner man boy, car enthusiast. That person who got so excited when those car mags came in the mail. I mean, this is it. This is the car. It's so much fun. See you guys later.